Asato ma satgamaya, tamaso ma jyotirgamaya, mrityurma amritam gamaya. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Jai Guru. Welcome everyone. Our little Thursday sessions leading into more and more in-depth studies. Today a question came about from one of the devotees that if this universe is one and created by God, and as per Sankhya, as per Vishishta Advaita, and as per Advaita, why are they different? And as per Advaita, what is it? So let us look into it. The question is what? How does one become the many? If Brahman is one, and as per the Upanishad says, Taittiriya Upanishad, Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahman, that existence, Satyam, Jnanam, the truth, the purity, the consciousness, and Anandam, they're all one. And he's called Ishvara. So that Brahman, that awareness, that consciousness is Ishvara. And this, how does it happen? So as per Sankhya philosophy, Sankhya is actually talking about duality in objects and duality in consciousness. In other words, every person has got a different consciousness, and every person has got a different body and different existence and different object. So object and consciousness, each person is different. And their logic is that if it is one, then what you're thinking, what you're dreaming, I should come to know about it. I should come to think about the same thing. Since I don't, yours is different, mine is different. Just like the mind and the body and the brain. So consciousness is also different. This is what Sankhya is saying. Now, what is Vishishta Advaita saying? Vishishta Advaita is saying that look, it is one, but one has many parts. Like a cat has got a tail and a face and a legs and a body and a coat and hair all around and a wool. But they're all one cat. I have the head and the arms and the body and the torso and the legs, different parts, but we are all one Robbin Ghosh. Similarly, as per Vishishta Advaita, the whole universe is one, but with various parts, individual parts. What is Advaita Vedanta saying? Advaita Vedanta is saying that it is not that whether it is one has become many, or it is many are individual existence like Sankhya, or like Vishishta Advaita as I gave you the previous example. But Advaita says it is one alone, but it appears to be many. Appears to be many. How does that happen? How does one appear to be many? It is not one becomes many. What was the question? How does one become many? One doesn't become many. One appears to become many. So like what? Like a wave example is a wonderful one. Like an ocean. You have thousands and thousands and 10,000 waves. But all waves have different size, shape, name, bubble, froth, waves, big waves, tsunami waves, and different names. They're all of different dimension, different name, different so-called size and shape. But when you look at all waves have one thing which is constant, is water. Advaita Vedanta says water alone is the truth in the ocean. The ocean is also separate ocean, but it is only one thing called water. So same way is all of us are actually have got different body, different mind, different form, different function, yes, but all have one consciousness. And this body, this name and this form, as per Mandakya Upanishad, till today, whatever we studied, I'm just summarizing into one. As per Mandakya, that when we sing Om chanting, A, U and is Om. A, U and M in English, A, U and There are 4 existence of every human being. One is a weakened state, Jagrat state. Like unless I'm putting you to sleep, you're awake right now. See, you have a state. A little while later, we'll go off to sleep and dream. That's another existence. So, Jagrat, Swapna. And the third existence is deep sleep. So, in Jagrat and Swapna, this consciousness is empowering. Like there are various light and computer and mobile and air condition, everything is different function. AC is different, light is computer, is mobile, is different function, but all have got one thing is common, and without that it cannot work, is the electricity. Same thing is with all of us. Without the consciousness, awareness, we cannot function. That existence, consciousness, if it is not there, without existence, we are not existing. Opposite of existence is non-existence. So, as per Advaita, we have 4 existences. Jagrat, Swapna. Both are powered by consciousness. Turiya. Turiya means 4th as per Mandakya Upanishad. That 4th one is empowering the first and the second. Jagrat and Swapna. And the third one is the Shushupti or deep sleep. Is the Jagrat and Swapna experiencing the waking state, experiencing the dream sleep state. In the deep sleep state, Sushupti, you are not experiencing anything because your mind, your thought, your waves, everything is gone. Everything is not there. Then how do you know that the consciousness is there? When you wake up from deep sleep, you say, I had a wonderful sleep. I rested so well. So that deep sleep state is awareness. How did you get it? Because the consciousness was empowering the deep sleep state. It was there. Only thing, no mind, no thoughts. So you did not contemplate or correlate and etc. So it is there. But it is empowering what? Experiencing the non-existent state. In deep sleep, let me say that again. Experiencing in Jagrat is waking state. Experiencing deep sleep state of ours, experiencing the deep sleep state and dreams and things like that. In the deep sleep state, experiencing the non-existent state. No mind, no thoughts exist, no existence. Experiencing, so it is the void, the blankness, the emptiness is experienced by the consciousness. And all these 3 are empowered by the 4th, the Turiya. Turiya means the 4th, is empowering the waking, dreaming, and deep sleep state. They're the 4 states that we have. And how are we experiencing the world? And how are we got a different body, but one becomes many? And this is where comes the power of Maya. Consciousness with the Maya. Consciousness plus Maya is Ishvara, is God. The definition, consciousness plus Maya is Ishvara, is God. So our Ishvara, our God, has got Chaitana, consciousness, and Maya. Maya is what? Maya is an illusion. It appears to be there, appears to be many. It is like you're walking into a desert and you see a beautiful oasis in front. Lovely water, beautiful image of date palms and houses and camels roaming around. And as you keep going, you realize it is not coming near. And your guides tell you that is a mirage. It is not there. It appears to be there. So, Swami Vivekananda, it happened once to him in Rajasthan desert. And his guide told him, he was thirsty. He was wanting to go there. And they told him that is mirage. So he turned around the camel. And as he started walking backwards, so naturally, he, with his curiosity, looked back at the same mirage. Mirage was still there. But now what has happened? The Advaita is the knowledge of Advaita. The Sankhya and Vishishta is Dvaita, duality, in material and in consciousness. In Advaita, only one alone exists, that's the consciousness. So he looked back at the mirage, he saw that, but he knew it is not true. One alone exists, one alone is true. And this is Maya. Something very nice, this, our Brahman, Advaita Vedanta talks consciousness, is actually compared to, it's very simple to understand. Yes, but Maya is very confusing. So I have taken the venture of writing down some things and I'll be sharing with you. Now, we have a wonderful session, weeks ahead. I wish you good luck. Today, before going off into, I want you to understand this consciousness, this awareness is not separate from you. This awareness, this consciousness, and you are not separate from you. That consciousness is you. That awareness is you. In quantum physics, quantum mechanics, quantum manifestation, that is not separate. Quantum manifestation, they are trying to come to understanding of consciousness with that name. The consciousness is a tremendous power, and it is Ishvara, is God, and it's in every one of us. Every living, non-living thing is in the universe. There is nothing else but the consciousness, and in which, understand, you are the wave, you are the ocean, and you are the water. All of that are one alone. When you start to realize that, you will certainly understand that there is no finishing line for your life, because you are it. And this is the difficult part. Most people don't find it difficult to understand it, but this is it, that you are the one. And the moment you take the journey, why is it so difficult for us? Because we don't understand it, one, and we find it so difficult. How can it be that I'm not this body? I am this body, I've grown up in this body. Lots of examples are there. We'll talk about it. But basic understanding. I, who was a baby, that I is still today I am. I have not changed. This body has changed. The body has got various difficulties or health issues and become very good, healthy, or become mentally very stable, mentally very disturbed. Whatever thing has happened, changed. Mind has changed, body has changed. But as I changed, I have remained constant. This I, if it remains constant, that I is that true you, the awareness. That awareness is continuously remaining as one. Drashta and Drishya, they separate. They can never be. Notice, I see the world, but what I see and this I, they are not one. Similarly, I see the world around. I see this body. I can smell it, I can taste it, I can touch it. This is not me. I'm using this as an application. And my mind, I can see when I'm happy, when I'm joyful, when I'm angry. But who's this I? Come, let's find out and take up the journey more. It's a wonderful journey. Jai Guru.